Honestly, when the Hatsui wasn't there yet.
There we go. Hello and welcome to Your Dad Learns StarCraft 2 Ladder. This is a game on 16-bit LE. Zerg vs. Zerg. Gold vs. Platinum. So, my opponent in the upper right-hand corner, wearing brown, I believe? Maybe red. Looks like brown to me. Playing Zerg is Alexander. And in the lower left-hand corner, in bluish, purplish color, your hero, your champion, your dad, playing Zerg the way that he does. So let's pop the production tab up. I bet that's an extractor trick. There we go. We're used to that by now. And I'm just doing the regular start. See what my opponent's doing. They're making a pool first. They're actually doing a gasless pool. Oh, never mind. There's their gas. This one pool first, then gas. And I've went with the good old hatchery first. Into a Vespene. And this actually starts to throw me off because I'm chasing his drone around. And I get my pool out there late. Very late, pretty late. And here's his drone. This drone is a tricky drone. This drone is a trickster. Look at him hanging out in this corner. Now, if you look at my vision, I don't see that drone. I don't see it at all. And I didn't check for it. I just assumed that it left my base. And you might see I'm looking over here. Oh no, that's them. I'm looking over here. I'm defending this. I don't notice that their drone's making a spine crawler in my base. I don't see it on the mini-map. They're making a spine crawler in my expansion. And all of a sudden, hey! I'm getting attacked by a spine crawler in my own base and Zerglings. What is this craziness? So my drones do some work, clean it up. Definitely kind of a silly thing. I'm surprised that that happened, but I also didn't start my drones mining again. So it's thrown me off a little bit. I've got my queens going now. More queens coming out. Injecting bases. Or injecting one base. Move that queen. Gonna make a creep tumor, I guess. Maybe at one point I'll inject my base. Go to see what they're doing. Fly an overlord over. And don't really get anywhere because they have queens. So making an incredibly... well, I guess not incredibly late, but pretty late Roach Warren. Have Lair Tech coming. My opponent's making upgrades, making some roaches. They're ahead of me in army by quite a bit. And right now, we're just building up. I'm making some roaches, making Hydralisk in. Got my armor going. My opponent is... oh no, that's my opponent. My opponent's doing a bunch of stuff. I was doing a whole lot of nothing. So now I'm making some some extractors, some roaches. Trying to get my economy in order. Have a bunch of minerals I'm floating. If you're ever floating this many minerals, that's a pretty good sign that you should make a macro hatch. You should do something that lets you use those resources. But this game has been so... not ordinary so far, that kind of threw me off. My opponent, bunch of creep tumors. Not much vision outside their base, but a bunch of creep tumors. Starting to get vision to spread. They have 3 bases. They just moved some drones over. So they're working on getting 3 base saturation. I believe they've got carapace upgrades. And I'm working on my 3rd base now. And I'm looking for where expansions might be, taking the Xel'Naga Tower, taking that one, just trying to get some vision out on the map. And there goes their army moving around. Doing some stuff. Kind of patrolling their own area, taking my Zergling out that was going to scout. And they're spreading creep. And I'm spreading some creep. I'm getting some vision, so that's good. I've got my 3rd base going, but I'm still pretty far behind in army. And they're coming to attack. They're coming to attack move. One armor, no attack upgrades. They're working on their attack upgrade now. And I'm working on making 2 Evo chambers. We're 9 minutes in and I'm just getting Evo chambers. So I'm dropping some vials. And if I could hit any of these vials, that would be helpful. But I miss them. And they're just attacking. I'm making 12 Zerglings for some reason. I don't know if that's the most effective tool to fight them back with. But they're making roaches. I'm making Zerglings. Trying to land some vials. Not happening. And they snipe my base and start to back up. And they're probably going to march those reinforcements right over. And they've got 1-1 upgrades now. I don't. I'm 0-0. I'm so far behind an army, half the army supply. So they're just going to get their units together, I would imagine, and just attack into me. And here they come. I'm not even standing near my spines to defend, so I'm not even using my static until it's a bit late. And they just walk past it. I don't wall off or anything. Don't have it near my main base. They just walk past, start destroying all my stuff. And it's over. I'm just starting 30 seconds into my tier 1 upgrades. So this is an example of the main thing that stuck out in that game was how silly it was they could get a spine cross. I had not even thought of that before. That I could just go build on my opponent's creep. I mean, I knew that you could do it. If you asked me, I'd be like, yeah, it's creep. You can build on it. But I didn't think about that particular trick right there. So that was something really interesting in this game. Lots of the rest of the game, I had just not been zerging. I hadn't been making expansions, hadn't been building armies, hadn't been upgrading. I'd kind of just been holding on. And not even ultra well. So it was interesting. But that is my first game against Alexander. Luckily, on this very same day, just 2 matches later, this is my first one on this day. My third one on this day, I'll meet up with Alexander again, and we'll have ourselves a little rematch. And I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope you'll join me for that video. And if you did like it, you can hit the like button, make some comments, let me know what you'd like to see. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to cover in particular, or any types of games you would like to watch. And if you didn't like it, the dislike button's right at the bottom as well, along with the comment section. And until then, I've been your dad. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.